Hey, welcome back to another episode here of MLB 14 Road to the Show with Simon Unger here on ESGNet. As you see here, the Rock Cats and Simon Unger are currently 6-1 in the Eastern standings here in Double-A baseball. As you see there, the Fighting Fields only a game behind us. And there you see the Fisher Cats, Sea Dogs, Mets, and Thunder round out the rest of the teams in the East. So, we're back for another episode. We're going to see here in this episode we're going to go play against Portland, and it's a 4-game set against the Sea Dogs. So we're going to go to Portland, Massachusetts to face the Sea Dogs here, and we're going to see what we can do against them in this 4-game set here. As we see here, the two pitchers in this lineup here, we'll see what they can do and hopefully continue this winning streak that the Sea Dogs the Rock Cats are currently on. We'll see if we can do continue this. As you see there, the record there for the Sea Dogs are 3-4, and of course we are 6-1. And there you see the beautiful field there, Capitol Field. Every year they improve the ballparks in this game, which I really enjoy. Of course, if I had a PS4, they'd probably look even better. But hey, you know what? It still looks good, even on the PS3. Look, a lot of detail there, and we'll see what we can do in this ballpark, in this ball game. Of course, Simon had a really good ball game in the last episode, driving in 3 runs and stealing bases, and so hopefully we can continue that, and maybe even put some more home runs in that home run column there. So you see top of the first here, runners on first and third, and this one gets driven up there. This one's up in the air. This one's going deep, and this one actually hits off the wall, and Simon's able to go for a double here. As you see, he slides in for a double, and I believe that's a RBI. That's a 2 RBI double right there. As he slides in there, gets good contact, gets there. You see 28 points for that at bat, and we'll see here in the replay, this one's just almost out of the zone there, and he has to push that one towards opposite field there to get the double. So still at first, and we'll see the base running here from him, and he runs this one from second to home here as he runs in there and gets driven in there. As you see, his teammate gets a RBI double himself. So there you see Unger is able to get home safely and come in as a run here. So another run there. So it's going to be now 3-0. Rock Cats are in the lead here in this. And you see the Sea Dogs pitching coach coming out there to talk to his guy to see what's going on. So 5-0 here. Top of the second here. Runners at first and second with 1 out. And then you see this one gets popped up there. This one's going to be a pop out. As you see here, this one goes deep. And yep, they're right near the warning track there. Unger gets out on that fly out there in that at bat. So there you see a good at bat. So we got 12 points, got good solid contact, but just not enough power. Of course, that's what we're going to try to be working on here. Not enough power to get him and that ball out of the ballpark. So you see 1 for 2 for the day, a double, and a 2 RBI day for him so far. So he's having a pretty good game. And as you see here, runners at first and second, and this one gets chopped right there, and he's unable to move the runners advance of 90 feet. As you see there, he gets the last out there and gets 3 points for that at bat. So top of the 7th here, nobody out, nobody on board, and we'll see here, this one gets ripped right there, but not past the third baseman, and that makes another routine play right there. As you see here, Unger gets another out there and is unable to reach aboard the bases safely. So top of the 8th here, runner at first, 2 outs, and we're up by 2, and then he strikes out there with that high forcing fastball, being a sucker for that one, and ends up getting out. And you see here, we end up winning the ball game, holding the ball game there at 5-3, 1 for 5 for Unger, and 3 RBIs for him for the day. So you see Rock Cats are still on a winning streak here, a 4-game winning streak, and 7-1 in 7-1 record so far. As you see, the Fighting Fields 6-3 and only a game and a half behind us. So we'll move on to this next game. We'll go to game, believe it's game 2, and we'll see here as we get ready to play this game against the Sea Dogs. Here we'll see what Simon can do in this ball game. And at the top of the first here, nobody or 2 outs, nobody on board. And there you see, gets that one, and that's a nice base hit right there for him as he gets aboard safely and continue this hitting that he's been on here as late, I believe. I'm not for sure exactly how many hits hitting game streak he's on, but he's been on quite a he's almost had a hit in every single game, if I'm not mistaken. So no, actually no, I take that back. He hasn't. So he's been hitting very well, seeing the ball, and there you see a nice hit there, and that moves him from first to third, and we'll see him slide and get there safely. So now we have runners at second and third. And you see as Ramiro gets a double there and is able to put himself and Unger in scoring position there. So you see the replay right down the line, just tight roping on the line there with that baseball. So still first inning, and there you see struck out right there. So they're unable to bring anybody home. And there you see, but he gets 12 points for being on base. And there you see the score being 0-0. So now 2-0 in the top of the second here. Bases are loaded and 1 out. And there you see this one gets ripped down there, and it hits to shallow right field there. As you see, Unger is able to drive in a run. So now it makes it 3-0. And you see there, good contact. Got 20 points for that at bat. And we'll see here, pitching coach coming out here in this game to talk to his pitcher, telling them, hey, we need to come up with something. These guys are hitting too well, especially that Unger kid. So as you see there, 2 for 2 for the day, 2 singles and RBI for Unger. We'll see what he can do in this at bat in the top of the fourth here with nobody on board, 1 out, and he pops this one straight up there, and the first baseman calls for it and catches it and gets the out there. So again, Unger just has he gets a hit, doesn't get a hit, gets a hit, doesn't get a hit. So that's part of baseball. You got to deal with that, and hopefully this next at bat he can do something. Of course, we're not stressing too much because we're up by 6 here in the 6th with nobody on board and nobody out. And Unger hits this one, and this one gets up in the air. Is it deep enough to go out of the ballpark? No, it is hit shallow. There center field as the second baseman is able to catch it there and gets the out right there. So looked like he had a pretty good charge on that one. Looked like that one could have went deep out there, deep enough to go make a home run, but just not enough there, as you see there in the replay. So 2 for 4 for him for the day. There you see knocking off a little dirt off his cleats there. 8-0 at the top of the 7th here with a runner on first and second, 2 outs, and there you see they're going to go around the horn there and get the force out there at second. So there you see the final score being 8-0. Here the Sea Dogs end up losing this one, and there you see we win it with a nice win right there. Of course, Unger in that ball game was, I believe, let me look at here. See on my notes, 2 for 5 RBI and an average of 317 for him so far. So now we go ahead, and there you see we're 8-1, continuing this winning streak here that we've been on, and we'll see here as we play game 3 of this 4-game set here against the Sea Dogs, and we'll hopefully we can be able to continue this winning streak here, as we've already pretty much we just got to win this game to pretty much win this series. Yeah, but of course, as a baseball player, you would like to come into a visiting ballpark and sweep them. So top of the first here, nobody on board and 2 outs. And you see, he looks at that one, that third strike, looking and unable to swing on that one. Thought maybe that was going to be out of the zone, but nope, it was not. And so now we move on to this next at bat. So top of the third here, runner at second and 1 out here, and swing and a nice hit right there. Actually, the second baseman able to make a play there. If he would have been able to make a play there, it would have been an out right there. But there you see, he gets an RBI there. He scores the runner from second to home on that hits there. So an RBI for him in the ball game. So 1 for 2 for the day for Unger, a single, and that RBI we just seen here as we get ready for this at bat here in the ball game. So 2-1, top of the 6th here, runner at first, nobody out, and an 0-0 pitch, and there you see he rips that one, and that gets past the shortstop there and gets a base hit right there. So Unger just pretty much hitting the ball like it's nobody's business in this so far in this series here against Portland. So runners at the corners here, as you see Unger at third, and there you see a wild pitch there, and Unger's going to go for it, and he actually gets in there without have to worry about sliding. So there you see advances steals home plate on a wild pitch there. So another run for the Rockcats there in that at bat. So there you see 2 for 3 for the day, and a stolen base, still at home there on that wild pitch. So 8-1 is the score here at the top of the 7th. Nobody out, nobody on board, and there you see a strikeout right there, strikeout there on Unger. That high four-seam fastball right there. We'll see in the replay here. The pitcher just rips back and just fires, and Unger unable to pull the trigger and hit the ball on a timely manner. So there you see 2 for 4 for the day, 2 singles, RBI. We'll see if he can turn things around after having that strikeout there in that last inning. So top of the 9th here, nobody aboard, nobody out, and he hits this one. This one gets hit pretty well here, and this one goes back, but it's not deep enough to go out of the ballpark. As you see there, the center fielder gets it and gets the out there. So we'll go ahead, and I believe we're going to fast forward to the end of the game here. As you see here, the final score 13-4. We win it. Unger 2 for 5 for the day, an RBI, a run for Unger. And so we go ahead and we move on. We actually end up having we move on to game 4. I thought he had a day off, but never mind. Trying to look at my notes here. So we go to game 4 here, and we'll see what we can do. Of course, we've pretty much won the first 3 games out of this 4-game series, so we pretty much won the series. And so we're going to try to see if we can go for the sweep here. As you see, we're 9-1. We have not lost a game since the second episode of this series. So we'll see what we can do here. If we can sweep him and win this game against the Portland. So top of the first here is 2 outs. So you see a strikeout there on Unger, and he's strikes out his first at bat. So hopefully that won't be a recurring theme here, as he's been hitting very, very well against this ball club. So top of the 4th here, runner at first with 1 out, a 1-0 pitch, and there you see Unger slaps this one right back towards the middle there of the diamond and gets a nice base hit. So he is able to move the runner 90 feet to second. So now we have runners at first and second as we get try to get a rally going here. And there you see. So we'll go ahead and go to the next at bat here. 1 for 2, top of the 5th here, runners at first and second, 2 outs, and the ball game is 2-all. And there you see Unger just I don't think that was even a swing there, but it was a drop third strike, and then of course he has to run that one out to get on base safely, and doesn't. So there you see a ball game still tied 2-2. So top of the 8th here, nobody out and nobody aboard, and this one gets ripped right there. But nice catch by the first baseman there. Got a little Spider-Man there, going up there and grabbing that one. As you see, going right down the line, and the first baseman gets there and snags it away. So we go ahead to the end of the ball game here. We end up losing this game 5-3. The Portland comes back and wins the last game, so they avoid to get swept here in this episode. And of course, Unger 1 for 4 for the day, 2 strikeouts, and his average is at .320 for the season. So there you see, we had a 6-game winning streak until we got stopped by Portland and could not get the sweep against them in the game 4. So pretty good run, really good, damn good run there so far in the first week or so, week and a half in the season. So you see 9-2 for the season, and we're getting ready to head off to New Hampshire for a 3-game set to end our our 7-game road trip here as we get ready to head back home for another series against the same two teams, but different series numbers. You see Portland, when we get back home, we have played 3 games against them, and then a 4-game set at home against New Hampshire. So definitely come on back, you guys, for another episode here of MLB 14 Road to the Show with Simon Unger. And also definitely check out our Facebook page, our Twitter page, and our Tumblr pages. The links are down there below in the description. If you enjoy the video, please leave a like. Also, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and check out other great series here on ESGNet. But as always, you guys, please come back. And as I always say, take care of yourself and each other. And I'll see you guys next time.